Hey, and welcome back to day 5 of the Divine Trust Challenge. We are working on developing our spiritual muscles and trusting God so that we can manifest freaking miracles in our life and in our business. So, how is this all coming together? Why trust God versus something else? Because whatever you put your trust in is where God will leave you in the hands of. There's something called divine providence. And this means personally, individually tailored synchronicities in the events and relationships in our lives. Quick story for you. When I first started traveling, my friend lent me his backpack, like big 60-liter travel size backpack. And I put it on and it was like weighing so heavy on my shoulders. I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it across Italy with this thing, let alone I was just going through Jerusalem. And the place that I was staying at that weekend, right before I left, I had 2 other roommates stay with me, and they happened to be professional backpack fitters. And they took one look at me and they were like, girl, we got to fix you up. And these 2 girls who every summer for the past 10 years were working at camp just to fit people's backpacks, go fit my backpack. Now all of a sudden, all the weight is lifted off my shoulders. It's all on my hips. I can walk around super easy with this backpack. And I'm like, oh my God, Ashgacha Pratit, divine providence. That was all God helping me out. And so this divine providence, it's really always there, whether we're aware of it or not. Because at the end of the day, our existence is completely dependent on it. And here's the unique opportunity that you have. There's 2 types of divine providence, and they totally depend on you. The first is super freaking apparent miracles. There's no doubt that it was all from God. The client that landed in your inbox, the exact person that you met at the exact time you needed to meet them because they solved the exact struggle that you're going through. Delicious, divine magic. And then the second type of divine providence is hidden, subtle acts of God through natural means. You can't detect God's involvement, so you think it was all you. You're in charge of your own destiny. You think it's you who finds the clients. You think you came up with the idea. You're going to figure out the solution to the problem, and that you're limited to the abilities of the natural flow. Okay, this kind of business exists, so I'm limited to help from that business. That bank exists, so I'm limited to help from that bank. This is the government, so I'm limited to the help of this government. And because you're choosing to trust these things, God meets you there. And God would let you stay there and continue providing for you through these means and through this concealed manner, through this natural, logical flow. Because again, God meets you where you're at. So if you start noticing and becoming aware of God's delicious divine interventions in your everyday life, and you start building the muscle of divine trust, God will show up for you in even bigger, more revealed ways, which will be even easier for you to notice because you are finally paying attention. But be careful, because you can't have it both ways. You can either trust God fully or you trust something else. There is no middle ground, and we get into that tomorrow. I'll see you then. Mwah.